Bonjour, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday. I'm flying solo again, same as I was yesterday, because Holly has to work late, so she can't do today. But the world doesn't stop because of Holly's job. Some of us still have to go to work and do the slog and get through another pub crawl. It's a tough life, but I will do my best to cope and get through it for you. And I hope you appreciate it. If you don't already subscribe to this channel, by the way, please do hit the subscribe button. It really does help. If you don't follow us on Facebook as well, find us on Facebook. My mug is all over the page that's ours. There's loads of fake ones, but you'll easily find ours. Follow us on there. I write all the reviews up of everywhere we go today in good detail, and it's a good plan for you to be able to follow without having to sit through the video again. Unless you want to sit through the video again because it's awesome, then feel free. Anyway, Wellingborough, Northamptonshire town. Never been to Wellingborough before in my life. It's not far from like Corby that we did a little while ago. I'm hoping there's more here than Corby. Corby was not the best crawl we've done. It was very spread out and there wasn't an awful lot there. This looks a little bit more promising. So I'm starting in a little area just outside Wellingborough called Red Hill. I think it's called Red Hill anyway. Everything around here is called Red Hill. First stop is going to be Ale Hub. And look, cask ale, craft beer. I mean, it's a good start, isn't it? So yeah, Red Hill. There's also a Hungry Horse over there. So I didn't know that was there, but I may as well do that in seconds. But first up, let's get in the Ale Hub. What a super little place to start. Moretti on for the lager ones amongst you. But it is a beautiful little place, this. Some ales on. What a gorgeous looking first stop off. So yeah, this is one, obviously not in the town centre itself, but you should definitely come up and check it out if you want ales or crafts or anything really. So I've gone for my first beer of the day. It's going to be this from Attic Brew. Looks good to me. And it is good. Attic are always good. Super little place to start. Glad I came up here first. Attic Brew, Birmingham-based little microbrewery. That inception that I had. A nice, really good start to my day. I can already hear sirens. They're picking up on the volume or not, but that's not a good look, is it? Anyway, that wasn't far to walk, was it? Brings me to Doe, big Hungry Horse. Those who follow the channel, I said you'll know that I'm not a massive fan of Hungry Horse places in general. I can't stand that pile it high, sell it cheap mentality on food. It's just poor quality stuff, mass produced for families to come and eat really cheap in it. I'm a foodie, what can I say? Anyway, Doe's number 2. All that being said, it's pretty nice in here. Some, I guessed ale on, which is always nice to see, alongside the Green Kingdoms. But yeah, look at this. It's actually, the dining side's on the other side, obviously. It's pretty nice. Can't really knock it, can you? So, you know, it's nice. Continuing on around the outskirts. Now you know how much I love a little pub at a train station. And it just so happens that Wellingborough has one of those as well. So here I am, Wellingborough train station. And this one, brilliant name for a micro pub in a train station. The Little Railhouse. Spelled like that. Clever, that, isn't it? I love a good pun or anything like that. So yeah, quality little name. Looks like an old station box in a corner just here. So this is my third stop of the day. And I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I absolutely love this. What a super little place. Got some ales on, as you would expect, direct from the barrels. Absolutely super. So I assume this was a little station house at some point.
It used to be a munitions house.
A munitions house?
Yeah.
Even better.
Back around the 1940s, they kept little explosive caps in here that they would put onto the railway tracks to warn trains. So if there was a problem up ahead, the train would go to the track and it would go bang, and then they'd know there was a problem.
That's brilliant.
And you see the little drawers there hidden behind the record,
yeah.
And there's one over there behind the picture. Those used to open up, and then they put the caps in there, because there were tracks on both sides of this munitions in the beginning. And they put the caps in there and close it, and then they could take them outside as they needed them. That's
absolutely brilliant. What a great little story. What a great little place. Come and find it. Directly, get off the train in Wellingborough. I'm telling you, get off the train everywhere. Okay, so I've got Mike with me. Right, Mike's going to come with us. So we've come, it's probably 500-600 yards away from the train station, coming towards the town centre, because it looks as though everything in the town centre now is going to be reasonably close together. So the next stop, fourth stop on my day, is going to be the Crown. Very impressed with the Little Railhouse. Thought that was absolutely top notch. Very well worth a visit. So if you ever on the train coming through Wellingborough, nip off, get yourself a pint, nip back on. Don't get yourself too many pints, because I've done that many times and missed the train. But anyway, the Crown is going to be stopped for. Tell you what, it's a pretty cool, nice, nice long, split into two sides. So there is a sports bar on this side with a pool table and a dartboard and stuff in. There's no ales on. It's dog friendly, and one of the best bits about here for sure is the beer garden that I've just had a look at. So I'm going to take you. So obviously have had ales on at some point, but obviously don't work for here, which is fair enough, I suppose. So yeah, if you're looking for ales, you won't find them in this one, but you will find a lovely dog-friendly bar and an absolutely phenomenal looking beer garden out there. So this beer garden is absolutely fantastic. What a great beer garden you've got. I absolutely love it. Look at that. In the summer, where better to sit out on the grass than somewhere like this. Ooh, love it. Right, next up is called the Ranley Arms. So it is literally in the middle of the houses, you could say. Oh, it's a street corner pub. Nice looking place. They've got the door shut. I've been in already. They've to ask. They've got the door shut purely because there might be the riots have been going on. If anybody watching this at a later time over the last couple of weeks, and they've been warned to just be a little bit vigilant and keep an eye out for everybody's safety. There's a buzzer on there. It was easy to get in. So let's head on in. Really friendly little pub. This is a sweet little pub. Nice little beer garden space again. Good area here. Oh, I love dogs. What a great little beer garden. Superb little place. We're split into two sides. So you've got a big bar on the one side and a more sort of public bar through here on this side. Pool table and bits and pieces. Dartboards. Yeah, it's a nice friendly place. Charlie Wells pub. There is a bit of rum and some other bits. Top bombing. Right. Made it into the town centre. It's a funny experience so far. We've already experienced police taking cans off people drinking on the street and a little bit of shouting. Ambulances in the street looking after people and more police on a different corner. So yeah, it's been an experience walking through the little town centre bit so far, to say the least. However, as I said, let's not judge a pub by its surroundings or its exterior or anything like that. The exterior of this, it looks all right. It's a whopping great pub. Humongous looking pub. Gloucester Hall 1925 it says on that side. So the Gloucester is, and I've already lost count, stop 6 of the day so far. Let's go and see what this brings. Massive great pub. Plenty of space in here. Got dartboards, got an outdoor space obviously out there. Pool table and stuff. So it's not a real ale pub. There is a real ale hand pull on there, but it's got nothing on. But it's a decent size, a decent looking boozer. All in all, I like it. Here's a little bit of culture for Wellingborough. That is a pretty beautiful, pretty cool looking church, that, isn't it? Look at that. That is a Wellingborough United Reformed Church. I said, sorry, but I like to at least show you some nice sights as we're walking around that aren't just pubs. And I think that is pretty beautiful. I'll get on with it now. The easiest way of doing this for the rest of the tour is to have come to the top of what is essentially a high street. It's actually the A5193, but come to essentially the top of the high street and work the way back down. So I've done the hilly bit and it wasn't too hilly. It was all right. That bit is out of the way and done. And the furthest pub up along here is the Queen's Head. You know what? I like the colour. That's not too shabby. So that is stop number 7 of the day so far. And then literally it's going to be as easy as walking back that way down where all the rest of them are. All downhill from here, baby. This is well worth the walk up to the top. Good little ale selection in it. So we've got a good choice of stuff. in here, and it's a lovely little pub with... Oh, you're all right, don't move out of the way for me, you're all right, thank you. But it is a lovely looking little pub, this. And it goes on and on and on. Look at this. Gotta love an old school pub with different snug areas and things like that just carry on round and round and round. It is a top, beautiful little pub with some good ale choices. I like this. That Queen's Head, that is a spiffing pub. It really is. I haven't used the word spiffing in a while, have I? I know I throw out some of the same old cliches and words in a lot of the videos, but no, honestly, it's a spiffing pub, a top pub. Lovely people working there and running it. Good ale selection, lovely customers. Sprawling pub, isn't it? A lot bigger than you necessarily would have expected it to be. So yeah, spiffing is the word of the day for that. But up next then is going to be pub number 3,500 of this crawl. The 3,500th pub that I've been in what, 2.5 years? That's not bad going, is it? So pub number 3,500, and it's one I've been looking forward to. A lot of people shouted out about this. This was Wellingborough's first micro pub. Very first one here, so there's a few that I found obviously down there, and they're magnificent. Wellingborough's first micro pub though was the Little Ale House. So obviously we've been in the Little Railhouse already, the one by the station. This is the original, and this is the Little Ale House. Pub number 3,500, and it's definitely one that I'm very much looking forward to getting inside. I love everything about it. I love the fact that I've ordered a cider and the landlord has had down a hole to get it, just behind the bar. That's brilliant, that. Some good ale choices in here. Blue Monkey, represent Nottingham. What a wonderful brewery. If you don't know Blue Monkey Brewery, check them out. But super. I've gone for that Saxby's cherry cider for in here. But I love everything about it. So yeah, Wellingborough's first ever micro pub, the original micro pub of Wellingborough, and that was as long as it took me to turn around to show you everything that's there. But yeah, the fact he's got to go down there, absolutely brilliant. Love it. Before he runs away, I'm going to get him in. He's one of the guys, but the masterminds behind this. But they've got a lovely little garden space at the back of this as well. So not only is it a beautiful little micro pub with stunning beer and a great little atmosphere, these guys are really passionate about what they do. So this is pub number 3,500 to me. So I've seen a lot now up and down this country, and honestly, I'm so glad to have ticked this off as a milestone. It's a fantastic little place. This for me has been the highlight so far today in Wellingborough. If you've come to Wellingborough, come and check this place out. It is banging. I absolutely love it. You can't say that. I mean, I absolutely love the Little Ale House thing. That is absolutely magnificent. So a few hundred yards down the road from the Little Ale House is our next stop, the Kingfisher. It's going to take a lot to compare to that last one, because honestly I loved everything about the Little Ale House. I love the passion of the guys that run it. I love the beer choice. I love the ambience. The garden's superb. Check that one out 100%. So 100 yards down the road, we're on this sort of high street that goes like that, and this is the next stop. Family friendly, decent size this. We've got dance floor space. Pool table down here is something out of the way, but there's another pool table and stuff up there as well. We've got a few choices, and they're cheap. Kronenberg in here, £4 a pint, Jack tells me. £4 a pint, $4.20 for San Miguel. That is good pricing again, isn't it? And it is, there's a decent amount of space and stuff in here, isn't there? And it's a nice looking bar, really friendly. Friendly to families, friendly to other people. But the people that I've met in Wellingborough so far today have all been really friendly. So, all good, all good. We've got a little beer garden space on here as well. So some of these town centre pubs, it's unusual to find an outdoor space. Here at Kingfisher, again, got a little outdoor space. Always like finding an outdoor space in town centre pubs, because you don't find it. Oh, well, that's the Kingfisher, well friendly. Apparently they've got a bit of karaoke on tonight. Now we know I love a bit of karaoke, so I might well end up back in the Kingfisher to finish with, but it's less than 50 yards further down this road then to, you guessed it, Wetherspoons. This one's called the Red Well. Apparently the toilets are not an actual mission in here either, so that'll be 2 days in a row for me of finding toilets that aren't a mission in a Wetherspoons. But I won't count any chickens just yet. So the Red Well, I think it's stop 11 of my day, but everything looks like it's now dead easy down this road. Scandi spoons. Well, biggest spoons, but it's not the smallest. Mid-size, looks like spoons. Carpet's a bit swirly. I would not drop acid and then come in here and look at that carpet. I mean, I have dropped acids, but I'm just saying I wouldn't drop acid and come in and look at this carpet. It's all right, spoons in it. Spin down the side street, so I've come off the main high street for one, because it is the one that's down it on its own. And it's this, the Coach and Horses. That's beautiful looking, that, isn't it? So yeah, you have to come out of Wetherspoons, cross the road, basically opposite it, and head down there, and you will find it's been a 2-minute walk, if that. And literally, I can still see Wetherspoons, where it says Free House just on my finger. So yeah, 2 minutes walk down here to that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Coach and Horses up next. Right, so outside there is a board that says Pub Heaven. I mean, if anyone has ever been to Pub Heaven, it would be me, surely. I've never been to Pub Heaven, but I have just walked in here. And you know what? That's not false advertising. It really isn't. So there's so much choice in it that we could not decide what we wanted to have. All right, I couldn't decide what I wanted to have. So the girl behind the bar, she said, "Why don't you have a flight?" Yeah, always challenge me to have a flight of wonderful beers. There are 2 Vault Cities on in here, so we have got now between us. Also, he's running off in a minute. He's literally he's running off and leaving me to fend for myself, which is never a great idea. But we've gone for a flight, so I've got two. We've got 2 Vault City beers: rhubarb and custard Vault City Session Sour, and that is the peach papaya Vault City Sour. This is a London porter from Beavertown called Dark Matter. I have never had. I've had a lot of Beavertown beers. I've never had that before. And this is Northern Monks Pina Colada IPA. Not a session IPA. The opposite of a session IPA. A 7% Pina Colada IPA. See you on the other side. And when I say the other side, I mean what I'm going to do is show you around this epic pub in a minute. This pub has dared to call itself Pub Heaven. See, look. So, you know what? I've never been to a pub that's called itself Pub Heaven before. However, it's not false advertising, because I'm kind of in heaven. Look, so 1, 2, I mean, some of the stuff on here is magical. And they do flights. Like I said, like I've just shown you, flights, a flight card. But look at the amount of ales on in here. Ciders galore. Oh, I mean, again, I would have gone for this 10.5% Siren Imperial Stout. And just have a look at this place, because it is pretty damn impressive in every sense of the word. So, even the fridges. I mean, you don't even go wrong with the fridges in here, will you? Look, plenty of Belgian beers, Cherry Chouf, you know I'm a fan of, Delirium in there. This place is pretty magic. I mean, they've even got, for those heathens among you, they've even got Carling on. But let's look at some of the pump clips up on in here. This place is mega. And I do mean absolutely mega. I'll take you on a walking tour, but yeah, we've got a yard space out the back. I mean, even the Tamworth Tap didn't refer to itself, which is an amazing pub by the way, didn't refer to itself as Pub Heaven. But that's a lot to live up to. But I'll tell you, this place is not far shy of being Pub Heaven. It's certainly not false advertising. Fair play with it. This place is amazing. Well played, Wellingborough. I came out of the Little Railhouse saying to myself, you know what? It can't be topped. Wellingborough has peaked. Honestly, I'm now saying to myself, is the Tamworth Tap still the greatest pub I've ever been in? Or is it the Coach and Horses in Wellingborough? Because, my word, they cover everything. So, I showed you the video, yeah. So you go around, craft beer galore, colour sours, pale ales, IPAs, whatever you could want, loads of real ale. It's amazing. The whole place looks great. The garden at the back is superb. And they've even got that Carling pump, so you can bring your dickhead mate who will go to you, oh, I'm not coming there because they don't serve Carling. They've even got a Carling pump for that very idiot. So, you know, that covers all bases. That is a stonking 10 out of 10 without a shadow of a doubt, if not more. Well, right, Mike's gone. He's got a train home. Leave him, he lives in Bedford. He's a hard enough life already. So, moving on. I've come back onto the main high street, and next up is Old England. I mean, it's going to take some beating to get better than Coach and Horses, but I'm willing to try. I've only got about 7 left down the high street. Old England up next. So I then randomly stumbled into what is a rock pub. It's a rock pub, and it's a great rock pub. I love it already. I love it. It's a proper rock pub. So you've got some ciders on, and they've got a wealth of decent stuff on here as well. But honestly, people who said to me Wellingborough is not worth going to, you're wrong. Come here. They've got a pub cat. I'm assuming it's a pub cat. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, Alfie. Hi, Alfie. Aren't you a sweetheart? But honestly, I absolutely think this is pretty wicked again. So, if you want, you've got a rock pub with a pub cat. What is not to like? I've been in one of the greatest craft beer / real ale / pubs in general I've ever been in. I've been in a rock bar that's got a pub cat who's a sweetheart. What's not to like about this town, man? Right, I'm not going to do La Luna because obviously it's still being clear, but it looks more of a nightclub type thing, cocktail lounge nightclub. So we're wandering down here. Next one to come to is one of the lounge brands. So we know what these are, don't we? So we know exactly what we're getting. I'm going to nip in very, very swiftly and get it done, just to tick it off. But there's nothing more to tell you, is there? It's a lounge brand pub. So let's do Costello Lounge. Lounge brand. Lampshades. Love those old lampshades. You know what I do. Like, and it is. Yeah, it's not the biggest lounge that I've been in thus far. It's one of the smaller ones, to be fair. But you know, as a chain, as I always say, I quite like these. They're alright. You have got to see this. And I mean, in its full glory, got to see this. So this is the Hind Hotel. I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So it's a fully functioning hotel and bar. So we're gonna, obviously we're gonna nip in and see, but does it get much more beautiful than that? I'd say no. Nobody had a good word to say about Wellingborough on my Facebook post, not really. And I'm shocked. Normally, you guys on Facebook, for me, get it so right with craft beer, real ale, beautiful old pubs, rock bars. No one really suggested to me that Wellingborough was going to be somewhere I'd enjoy. You know what? I'm having a really good day. And I think that this, again, is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to show you once more. Look at that. Let's go and see what it's like inside. Let's give you another reason to love a beautiful old building like this. Don't judge me, because I love these things. I love these things. And I drink enough beer and enough ale and enough craft to warrant having one of these every now and again. But this is pretty nice, isn't it? I've got sort of a wander through the rest of the hotel bit. I mean, it's old school. It feels old school, but it's yeah, it's grand, isn't it? Beautiful looking. Nice grand staircase and stuff. Yeah, I really like this. I love old school hotels though. Okay, so as dusk sets in and nightfall comes upon me, 2 to do. It's the end of the street. First of the 2. Horseshoes. It does say horseshoes. I know it doesn't really show up on the video because of the light. There you go. It does say horseshoes. Feels like a late night party pub. I can feel the music blaring already. So I got this, and I think it's called the Golden Lion or something like that at the bottom of the town. And then we're done, which will be, I think, 15. Which ain't bad for a little town, is it? 15? Horseshoes. It's loud in there, it's a karaoke going. But it's alright, it's a lovely beer. But yeah, decent sized beer garden and stuff. But yeah, we can't obviously get too much done inside while we're going that way. Because of the music. Big dance floor! Big fun pub. And a pool table at the front. Sorry. Late night fun pub. Yeah, far too loud for me to film much of it. It's a late night party venue, isn't it? So that's what you would expect. Right now, I didn't anticipate or know about this. Doesn't show up as a pub. Palm Beach Bar and Club It's obviously not going yet, I don't think, but yeah, it's obviously one of the late night nightclub style venues of the town, Palm Beach. My final port of call is going to be just there. I can see the sign already. You can probably spot it on your video. So, but yeah, actually, Palm Beach Club does look like it's going already. Look, it's well early. So that is going. It's well early yet. It's only it's not even 9:30 yet, and that's got a queue outside. So maybe they start clubbing early around here. But anyway, my final port of call will probably be Wellingborough House. But my final pub port of call for you guys is going to be just there. That's the Golden Lion. And again, that looks pretty beautiful, doesn't it? So that's not going to be a bad place to round my night off, I don't think. I probably will not end up in Palm Beach nightclub, because I am way too old for nightclubs, especially one called Palm Beach. Let's do the Golden Lion and we'll have a chat in a minute. Hanging way to finish my night. I said, you know that I'll always find, like, finishing on a high note is always a good thing for me. Bit of live music on here, so it is loud, but on here, so it's just run out, but normally it's Citra. Some decent beers and stuff on with the rest of it as well. This Hawkston IPA is actually banging, actually really good, but it is a wicked looking set. Look at the beans and things like that, and a bit of live music going on in there, in a wicked little place. So honestly, final pub of the night, and I think this is an absolute belter. We'll have a chat outside. What can I say? In all honesty, when I was coming to Wellingborough, there wasn't much positivity surrounding it, was there? And I'm shocked. If you said to me, like, you want to go Northamptonshire, where's the best town to go to? I wouldn't say Northampton. I would probably say Wellingborough. So far, from what I've seen, it's a mile from Corby, like, quality-wise. And honestly, I think it could possibly be a better night out than Northampton, which is obviously the main town of Northamptonshire, but yeah. I've shown you in the video, there are some absolutely belting places here. There's one even at the train station. Get a train to Wellingborough, wander around the ones that I've suggested, and tell me you don't love it. I think I've got a new affiliation to a nice little town. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. See you soon. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Off to Worcester tomorrow.